Do you realize that one of the world's most powerful business lessons is hidden inside a simple smile-shaped arrow? Yes, a logo. Not a book, not a billionaire's speech, not a secret formula, but a logo that millions see every single day without paying attention. And that logo belongs to Amazon. When you look at the Amazon logo, you see the word Amazon, and beneath it, a curved arrow going from the letter A to the letter Z. Most people assume it's just a smile, a friendly little symbol to make you feel comfortable shopping. But look closer. That arrow is a vision statement, a dream, a declaration that changed the history of business. The arrow says, from A to Z, meaning Amazon's mission is to provide everything, from A to Z, for everyone, everywhere. That simple arrow is not decoration. It's a compass. It's a guiding principle. It's the reason why Amazon went from being just an online bookstore to becoming the everything store, a trillion-dollar empire. Now here's the real question. What's your arrow? Symbols have always carried power. Nations rise under a flag. Religions thrive under a sacred symbol. Companies live or die by their brand. But the Amazon arrow is different because it's not just branding. It's strategy. Think about it. In 1995, when Amazon started, it was just selling books online. Competitors laughed. Traditional bookstores mocked the idea. Investors doubted Jeff Bezos. Yet Bezos already had his arrow. He knew books were just the beginning. The logo was whispering the future long before the world could see it. And that's the first lesson. Your vision must be bigger than your current reality. You don't design your life around where you are. You design it around where you want to go. During the dot-com crash of the early 2000s, companies collapsed overnight. Billion-dollar firms disappeared in months. Amazon's stock price fell from over $100 to just $6. Experts predicted bankruptcy. Imagine the fear, the headlines, the pressure. But here's the secret. When you have a vision as clear as that arrow, failure doesn't destroy you. It refocuses you. Bezos didn't see the crash as the end. He saw it as a test. He doubled down on customer obsession, innovation, and long-term thinking. He reminded his team, "We are building the everything store. This is only the beginning." That's why Amazon survived when giants fell. And here's the takeaway for your own life. A clear vision outlasts temporary storms. When life knocks you down, your arrow, the vision that points to your A to Z, keeps you moving forward. Let's get practical. What does this mean for you? It means that right now, even if your life feels ordinary, even if your dreams feel out of reach, you must carve your arrow into existence. If you're studying, your arrow might be, "I will master this subject so I can change lives." If you're struggling financially, your arrow might be, "I will break free from debt and create wealth for my family." If you're healing from pain, your arrow might be, "I will transform my scars into stories that inspire others." The arrow doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to be true. And once you define it, you align every choice with it. Just as Amazon moved from books to music, to electronics, to cloud computing, you will expand step by step, guided by your arrow. Think about this. Apple's logo is just an apple with a bite. Nike's logo is just a swoosh. Amazon's is just an arrow. Yet these tiny designs carry billion-dollar weight because they represent clarity of vision. Too often, we underestimate small things. A word of encouragement, a journal entry, a simple habit. But the truth is, the small things compound into the big breakthroughs. That arrow in Amazon's logo is only a line, yet it represents global dominance. So, what small arrow are you ignoring in your life? What little habit could grow into a transformation? Is it reading 10 pages a day? Is it waking up an hour earlier? Is it saving a single dollar daily? Never underestimate the power of small arrows pointing in the right direction. Bezos once said, "We are stubborn on vision, but flexible on details." That statement is the heartbeat of the arrow. Stubborn on vision, Amazon never gave up on everything from A to Z. That arrow never moved, flexible on details. They shifted strategies, experimented, failed, and tried again. They sold books, then electronics, then streaming, then groceries. The path changed, but the arrow never did. That's how you succeed. You don't obsess over how the road twists and turns. You obsess over where it ends. Here's how you can use the arrow principle in your own journey. Define your A to Z. Write down your ultimate mission. Be bold. Don't limit yourself. Turn it into a symbol. Create a word, a drawing, a reminder that keeps you aligned with your mission. Be stubborn on vision, flexible on method. Life will test you, but never abandon your arrow. See obstacles as part of the path. Remember Amazon's Crash to Rise story. Storms are not the end, they are fuel. Act today. Arrows point forward. They don't stay still. Take one step today that aligns with your vision. Imagine this. If your life had a logo, what would it look like? What symbol would represent your journey, your values, your mission? Amazon has an arrow. Nike has a swoosh. Apple has a bitten apple. What about you? Maybe your logo isn't designed yet. Maybe it's hidden in your story, waiting for you to define it. But once you find it, once you live by it, people will recognize it, not as decoration, but as destiny. So let me leave you with this. The Amazon arrow isn't just a smile, it's a prophecy. It's proof that a clear vision, no matter how simple, can change the world. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't need a giant company. You just need an arrow. One symbol, one mission, one unstoppable direction. Remember, your past does not define your arrow. Your failures do not erase your arrow. Your current reality does not limit your arrow. What defines your future is the clarity of your vision and the courage to follow it. So today, draw your arrow. Write it down. Speak it out. Live it daily. Let it point you from your A to your Z. Because someday, when people look back at your story, they won't just see a name. They'll see your arrow, the symbol that carried you from ordinary to extraordinary. A smile-shaped arrow turned Amazon into the everything store. Your arrow can turn your life into everything you were meant to be. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because waiting has never built empires, healed hearts, or created breakthroughs. The arrow only works when it moves forward, never backward, never standing still. And so do you. Every day you choose to move forward, even in small steps, you activate your arrow. Every choice aligned with your vision adds momentum. Over time, those small, consistent movements create unstoppable progress. Remember, the Amazon arrow is curved into a smile for a reason. It reminds us that the journey forward should not only bring success, but also joy, fulfillment, and impact. Let your arrow carry you into a future where you don't just achieve your goals, but also inspire others to discover their own. Your arrow is more than a symbol. It's your commitment to growth, courage, and the destiny waiting ahead. Pick it up today and let it point you toward everything you are capable of becoming.